Today I'm testing out picks from Token. They are a new premium flat pick company that are honestly already stirring up a lot of conversation in the bluegrass world. They officially launched back in September of 2025, but their picks have been showing up at festivals all summer long. They're used by some pretty big name bands like AJ Lee and Blue Summit, the Kitchen Dwellers, and more famously, no pun intended, Andy Falco from the infamous String Dusters Killer Flat Picker has been using these picks. I bought this large triangle A350 at IBMA about a month ago. I've featured it in a couple videos and playing it a lot since then, and I gotta say that I'm really enjoying these picks. I'll also add that me and the guys in the band did a bit of a blind test the other day. We mixed this pick in with all the other boutique picks that we had between the three of us, and I gotta say that it held its own against some of the other more popular and way more expensive brands out there. But before I get to the demo, let's talk about the 3 different materials that Token offers, why they're different, that way you can figure out which one of these picks might be the best for you. But first, what do these numbers on the picks mean? So Token's naming system follows a simple pattern. It's a letter, a number, a dash, and then another number. The letter tells you the shape of the pick. A stands for the large triangle, B stands for the small triangle, and the C refers to the 2 round shape, which is designed with mandolin players in mind. After that, the first number indicates the type of material, more on this in just a second, and the final number after the dash indicates the thickness, measured to the thousandths of an inch. You're gonna see 3 options on these picks, either a 50, which is what I have here, that's roughly 1.27 millimeters, a 55 or a 60, and here's a quick conversion if you want to figure out what millimeters those other 2 sizes are. Just like other top tier pick companies, Token picks are made out of high performance engineering plastics, which I'll surely butcher the names of. So that means you can expect these picks to last longer and have better tone than other low cost materials like nylon, celluloid, or Delrin. Okay, the first pick, Amber number 1, is made out of a virgin polyethermide. We're gonna call that PEI. The second pick, Tan number 2, is made out of polyether ketone, better known as PEEK. And then we have green number 3, the third pick, made from polyamide, or however you say it. It's better known by its trademark name, Torlon. So when you hear somebody talk about a Torlon pick, they mean this. But Token's green pick is a little unique. It's produced using a proprietary process, meaning that even though it starts with the same Torlon resin as others, the end result is something unique. So you can think about this as like using the same ingredient but getting a different final product, like you would if you're baking with flour but you're getting a different type of bread at the end. All that to say that every Torlon pick is not going to be the same. They're going to have different characteristics, probably feel a little bit different, and that's ultimately up for the player to decide which one they like the best. All right, enough yapping. Let's get to the demos. Make sure you let me know down below what you think about these picks. Check them out at tokenmade.com or check the link down in the description. Okay, let me know what you thought about that down below, folks, but I want to share a couple of thoughts here to close with. So I've played these three interchangeably for about the past week, and I will say this, when you pick one of these up and you play with it, at least for me, kind of feels familiar. It feels like other picks. However, when I go to test those against the picks in my collection, they don't feel the same. So they feel familiar, but they also feel super unique at the same time. And I think, just speaking out loud, that's kind of what you want in a pick. You don't want something that just completely doesn't, work, or it just feels so alien in your hand that you toss it aside. Or I do find myself returning to one of these now over the others, and this wasn't the case when I was testing all three of them out at IBMA. But out of the three, and I'll leave it at this, I've been using the tan number 2 more so than the other two here recently. I like the feel of it. Folks, let me know what you think in the comments. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.